In your view, does the IFC involvement really offer investors protection against sovereign risk?
It's a spectrum from yes, quite a lot to not a huge amount. It depends on a mix of how important the sector is to the government, how big the project is in relation to the government. But our positive contributions have ranged from ensuring that foreign currency convertibility is possible. So we provide a loan in US dollars. Sometimes when a country gets into economic difficulty, the central bank may restrict the outflow of US dollars to repay debt. There have been some instances where that has happened. Our borrowers, under a certain protection that we provide, have been able to be repaid. That's important for the investors. To be willing to invest in a country in the first place. We have been influential in changing some of the laws relating to providing security over assets for loans, which effectively opens up the country to being able to attract international financing.
Any examples there?
In some African countries where there have been large multi-$100 million project financings, the lending syndicates, commercial banks, did run into trouble because they couldn't get the right kind of pledges or security, and that's where we then sat down with the government and negotiated specific structures to enable that to happen. And there have been some instances, I won't name the specific examples to protect the innocent and the guilty, but there have been instances of arbitrary changes to tax rules, and not windfall tax rules, which one might see in the natural resources space, but really arbitrary changes, effectively trying to, at the last minute, increase the budget coffers in the country, to the detriment of the project, to the point, in fact, in some projects where they would have run out of cash. And then we, together with other multilateral institutions, have stepped in, spoken directly to the minister in question, even the Prime Minister on occasion, and asked them to pull that back, and to be more transparent about it, to reconsider what they're doing.